rates. Okay. I'm going to cover quite a few things, but first I want to start with just a few shout outs. I mean, this month has been exciting with To Be Mindset. Obviously, a new program always is just, I find launches really, really exciting. However, I know some people find them a little overwhelming. So I hope that you've been able to, at the very least, watch Ashley Shaw's webinar that she did on Wednesday night, because she gave some great tips there. And then of course, I know a whole bunch of you are doing her 30-day sort of launching program, which I think is like such a no-brainer, because she's going to be giving you posts for 30 days. And I mean, I work with Ashley personally, and I mean, she's spent years researching and studying. This is what she does. So she knows her stuff, and I think it'll be so helpful moving forward. So kudos to everybody who's signed up with her or who got on that call on Wednesday night. And also just for all the success that's already happened. I mean, it's only the 12th. It's only the 12th, and people have already done some incredible things. You've also built some really great relationships already that will most likely end up in success by the end of the month. Like, this program isn't going away just because it was launched a couple Wednesdays ago. I mean, the success of your own people, of yourself, like, I am sharing big time the changes already in myself. And it's not necessarily the pounds, right? It's the mindset, like the little things that you hear yourself saying, water first. I don't know how many times I hear water first in my head, right? So the only caution I want to give you guys is don't give away too much. This program is so simple. It's really easy to just kind of give away the program. So just make sure that you're kind of, choosing your wording and giving, but not giving too much. That's why, what the girls in the test group, they were really told you can't share too much or you're kind of giving the whole program away. And I've caught myself in messages like wanting to help people so bad, and I get going on and on about, well, you're going to do this and this and this, and then I realize, whoa, I'm like just telling them what to do, basically, right? So just keep sharing stories that you see on social media, keep sharing our stories, just keep promoting this, because I mean, I have helped so many different people this month, which has been so cool to be able to, help one man that has like almost, oh my gosh, he probably has 210 pounds to lose. And he would never have reached out to me any other time. I wouldn't have been able to help him. Like, how could I help him? Give him some containers? That would be ridiculous. So this gave me confidence to be able to help him, down to a woman I was just talking to that's a yoga instructor, but she just can't get her shit together with her nutrition, So it's really cool. So congratulations to everyone that's taken this program and ran with it, and know that it's not too late. Like, you can launch this program. I'll be launching it from now until the day I stop coaching because I think it's just such an awesome program. So kudos to you guys. Next, I just want to share something that I discovered through the roundtable, through another coach. And I think it's going to be really helpful for all of us that are running groups. I shared it with Heidi the other day, and she was like, oh my God, you have to do a call on that because it's helped her already. So I'm going to just share my screen for a quick second here. Okay, I hope you guys can see can you see my screen here, that the Food Freedom Fighters, my success group is up there? Someone just nod their head.
Yep, all good.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, so this is Megan and my success group. So we were kind of confused. How are we going to get the challenge or the support group material that Ilana put together, Beachbody put together? How are we going to get that into the group? But then there's always going to be people joining this group. So it just felt like kind of scattered. How are we going to keep that organized? Well, there is a thing in your groups called units. So to get this to happen, go to the More button in your groups, edit your group settings, and you just need to change the group type to social learning. That's all you have to do. And then save that. And then all of a sudden you are going to see these units come up that you can actually make, you can create units. So what I did is I literally copied this woman that did this in the roundtable. We have a prep unit. We have week 1, week 2, water, veggies, all this stuff. All of these are still empty because we are literally going through the success guide right now, day by day. So we're still in the prep unit this week. I think Megan probably just did day 6 today. So all 6 days can be put into the prep unit. And then we'll move on to week 1 starting Monday. And then, we'll go through the whole 30 days or whatever it is. And then it will always be in the units. So when we send out our welcome message, email, whatever you send to your new challengers, we will just sort of link them up to these units. We will guide them to the units. We'll show them how to get there and tell them to work their way through all the units. So it's just a way to keep your group really organized. And now we don't have to go through this again. Like at first I thought, oh, well, maybe we'll go through this success guide once every 6 weeks or something, but we don't really need to do that now. We've got the units. That's not saying we might not pop them in, when we have a whole big group of new people, or maybe we feel we need a refresher, we'll pop them all in there again and, bump them to the feed or whatever. So I just wanted to share that because I think that's really we found it really cool. It's just a great way to keep things really nice, neat and tidy, organized. Every time I maybe have a new Shakeology recipe or just recipe that I found, I can go and put it in this unit. It's there to stay, and you can lead your people there. So if one of your challengers said, oh, I'm having such a hard time with Shakeology, I can't stand it. Oh, well, what recipes are you trying? Go to the Shakeology unit. There's so many recipes in there. Eventually when we get these filled up, they'll be really, really helpful. So I wanted to share that with you guys. And does that make sense? Anyone have any questions? Good. You guys are all so smart. Okay, perfect. All right, so we are going to get into an actual call, which some of you newbies really haven't seen. Like, we've taken a long, long break from doing actual calls. I even made slides. So you know what a big day this is. I used to make slides all the time. It's one of my favorite things to do. It's also something that I can get wrapped right up into. So I allowed myself 45 minutes this morning at 4:30 to make these slides and got them done. So they're maybe not as pretty as they used to be, but that's what I have to do. I have to bank my time just like you guys do. So today I'm just going to share with you some top tips for success. And these are really things that I have learned throughout the last 4 years. I'm still learning every single day, but these 6 things have certainly helped me get to where I am today. So I wanted to share that with you guys today. So I'm going to share my screen again and get to these. All righty. I hope you guys can see these. I'm just going to assume you can. If you can't, can someone just let me know? Okay, so number 1, and I think this is a big one, and I think new coaches especially get sort of wrapped up in trying to be really perfect and really getting confused about what they're going to share on their social media. And sometimes I forget to sort of word it like this, but if you can think of your social media like your journal or your diary, that is a perfect way to look at it, because that's exactly what you want. You want to invite people into your life. It is 100% not being about perfect. It's not being about just a fitness person or a nutrition person. It's about being you, because that is the way you are going to find the people that relate to you best. And honestly, I've spent 4 years doing this, and it is so much easier just to talk to people that get you. So if you're sharing the real you on your social media, you're going to repel people that don't get you, which is a good thing. You don't want to waste your time talking to someone that isn't going to relate to you anyways. It's going to be such a waste of your valuable time. So if you're on your page and sharing it like your own personal diary, just sharing your truth, your lifestyle, be raw, be real, be honest, you are going to relate to the people that get you. And then your conversations are just going to flow so easily. You're not going to have as many objections. When a person really gets you and knows you from your social media, objections become less and less and less. I very rarely get objections because people follow me and they hear my voice in my posts because I'm being really, really real. People want to know you. They want to be let into your life. And, you want to try and sell your lifestyle. Don't sell Beachbody. We say this over and over again. And I think, I've said this before too, like everyone starts as a coach and they're so scared they're going to be salesy. But then within 10 days, all they're doing is sharing totally salesy posts. It's all about Beachbody. The only thing they're talking about is their workouts, and they'll sprinkle a Shakeology in here. And it doesn't even make sense. You're not really sharing you, your kids, your life, what you do. I know you probably think your life is boring, but the people that are interested in you are interested in what's going on in your world. And sprinkle coaching into what you do. I do that all the time, because I am a coach and I love it. I share why I love it, why Delaney likes me being a coach, what it's done for my life. It's really important to share coaching and why you do it. You don't have to have super success in coaching to be able to share why you signed up. There's a reason, even if you've only been a coach for 2 days, there's a reason that you filled out that form. There's a reason why you're on this call or in a challenge group, whatever. There is a reason, and you should be sharing that because you might speak to another woman that's just on the brink of needing a change in her life, and this will be the perfect thing for her. Okay, number 2, be consistent and do the unglamorous work. I'm sorry, guys, if you think that I am not busting my ass in my messenger, creating posts every single day, just like you guys are, you are very wrong. And the top 10 coaches are still doing those same vital tasks every single day. And I'm not kidding. Honestly, I still message. I still have people that say no to me. I still have to like posts on Instagram to make new connections. I still have to do things to build my funnel every single day. Just because I've been doing it for 4 years, the unglamorous work doesn't change. That stuff behind the scenes is what makes you successful. The messages going on in your message box is what makes you successful. And if I didn't message anyone, my message box would be empty. It would be, even this many years later. I think something that's really, really important is you need to find a power hour, a tracker that works for you. If that's pen and paper, awesome. If that's a tracker that I've shared in the files section, awesome. If it's the thing I share every single week, twice the power hour sheet, awesome. Maybe it's Teamzy, maybe it's My Connection Builder, whatever it is, find what works for you. And you may have to switch around. Oh my gosh, I've done every tracker. I've done Teamzy. Now I'm doing My Connection Builder. I go back to paper. You just have to find what's working for you now. Repeat your success. This is the biggest thing. Oh my gosh. Everybody races to Emerald and then nothing happens. Nothing happens, nothing happens, nothing happens. Nobody signs more coaches. They just kind of sit at Emerald. And I feel like, why did we make this such a big deal? And then everyone falls off. Because the truth is, all you have to do is do it again. If you got to Emerald once, if you asked even just one other person beside your spouse to sign up, just keep doing that. Don't put any extra pressure on it. You just have to keep doing and repeating the exact same activities that you did to get to Emerald. And it's the same. Get to Diamond, don't stop. Nothing changes. Just keep going. Just keep doing the exact same activities. This business is the steps that you need to take to get to success are so simple. You just need to keep repeating them. You need to remember the word consistency. And I know it's annoying. It's the most annoying word, but it's the truth. Consistency will take you to success every single time. Number 3, help your new coaches be successful. And honestly, to be really truthful with you guys, that's pretty easy for all of you because we have set up coaching like academies. We are actually revamping our team training. The minute your coaches, sign up, they are going to be plugged into something, a 5-day, group. I talked about that on a live video a couple days ago. That's going to start on the 1st. We have put a lot of things into place that the only thing you need to do with your new coaches is support them. Like, be their friend. Share with them why you love it so they will breathe, like they will start really feeling that excitement. Okay. So the minute a new coach signs up, they get the information from Team Beachbody. All you have to do is help them through that. The first 30, all you have to do is send them a quick message. Okay, this is so exciting. Let's get you started with that first 30. Message me as soon as you get that and we'll work through that together. And then we'll move on to the next step. You do not have to vomit every single step on them. Take it step by step with them. Go back to when you were a first coach. Were you maybe really overwhelmed? Well, don't do that to your coaches. Or did you have a really seamless training? Well, go back to our messages and see how your upline did it and repeat it. Help your coaches, get to know them. And coming from me, guys, I made huge errors in not my first year, my second year. I don't know. I got really off track when I started coaching. I was really nervous. I wasn't a good leader. I was nervous. I didn't know how to start them. And what happened was I didn't get to know them well enough. All you have to do is be their friend and walk them through this. This is not scary. Now, some tips. If you do have a few coaches starting, so start your own message thread. Your leader most likely has a message thread. Start a message thread with just you and your couple coaches or your one coach. It breathes community and support. It makes that person feel like they have someone to talk to whenever they need it. Recognize them for the smallest things they do, whether it's their health and fitness. Maybe they talk to their first person. Maybe they had the courage to invite one person. Maybe they got a success club, a challenge pack, whatever, their first sale. It doesn't matter what it is. Try and recognize them because, people love to be recognized. Women love recognition. That is one thing I learned about myself when I started coaching. I'd never been in a position to be recognized before. I'd always been self-employed until I got to Beachbody, and all of a sudden people started recognizing me for everything. And now I know I am pushed by recognition. That's one of my love languages. I'm pushed by that. So the more that happens to me, the harder I work. And that's another tip. That's why you need to get to know your coaches. You want to know what they're pushed by so you can help them push themselves by fueling that. New coaches are the blood that create the momentum in your business. You cannot stall out on building your own team, your own tribe. Don't try to get more comfortable every single day with asking people to join us. Honestly, you cannot build a remarkable business by selling challenge packs. You just cannot. So if that is a goal of yours to build a team and have like what I have, you need to really get out of your comfort zone and day after day, just push yourself by inviting people to coach with you, to join you. Okay, number 4, create a community vibe. Honestly, best thing I ever did. And it was one of the things I was so strong about when I first started. I didn't even really know what I was doing, but I wanted girl power. I wanted a girl tribe. I wanted it to be pink and black and gold. And I just wanted this family, this group of women that were going to be my friends, and we were going to help people and we were going to help ourselves see success. I really, really felt strongly about building a community. And it's the thing I feel most proud of in my 4 years, is that I have this amazing community now. You want that. You want to talk about it. I talk about that in my posts all the time. I would give everything back, but I would never let anyone take away the relationships that have been made with people on my team. You want to make people know that it feels like home. You want to make, do calls, do power hours, make it this really comfy, cozy place for the people that join you. Live your life with your friends. The people that you bring on your team have to be your friends. Even in your challenge groups, you want to share with them and get to know them. Don't just make this like a business transaction, because that might get you a little bit of success, but it's not going to fulfill you at all. If there's one thing that women are looking for specifically, it's community. It's people that will support them. It's accountability. And that's what we do as coaches. So the one thing that women in this world are looking for is what we have to offer. Why don't we talk about that more? Why don't you talk about that on your page more? Less burpees, more community. Honestly, everyone doesn't need to see your workout every morning. They really don't. And that's something I just kind of realized about myself and my posting lately. I got really scheduled with my posts. I felt like I needed to, every single morning people had to see me work out. And then every single after, I got really strategic, which is fine if that's the way you are. But it was actually Brian who pointed out to me, you could probably wait and post at 12 and post something. It doesn't always have to be the workout. Talk about, there might be a couple people unmuted. If you wouldn't mind muting yourselves, please. Let your family see why this space is really important to you, why these relationships that you are building with other teammates is important, especially if you're getting some pushback from your family. I mean, I hear that all the time from new coaches. You really need to share why you love this, not only on your social media, but also with your family, so they know why it's important to you. Now, I know all of you are thinking, but I don't have a community of my own to share about on my social media. Yes, you do. If you are part of FitNeat Nation, you have a huge community to share. You have everything to share. This is your team. It's not just my team. It is all of our team. So make sure you're sharing what happens here. That's what people are going to love. That is what is going to make them start thinking, wow, that is so cool. They are having coffee on Saturday morning together and learning and, motivating each other. Oh my God, they work out together virtually. People love that. And that the more you start posting about that, the more trust you're gaining with your followers, and they are going to start wondering what this is and asking and reaching out to you. At the end of the day, you have to act as if. Act as if you are top 10. Act as if you are a diamond coach. Get some confidence. Honestly, the faster you can get some confidence and act as if you are successful in this business, the more trust you are going to build. Get some personal development into you. Read some books like Get Over Your Damn Self and You Are a Badass, and just start acting like it, because that's what people want. They want a leader. They want someone that can show them the way. They want someone that can give them this community and create some success in their life, whether it's their health and fitness or making some extra money or just finding some people to support them. So act as if. I used to have that written on my computer, actually on a sticky note, act as if, because it helped me write posts. It helped me have some confidence. And then my girls got me a badass button. That was really helpful too. I'm gonna find that. I'll find that later and share it with you. Okay, number 5. And I actually think I should have put this as number 1, because in my opinion, this is the biggest thing. Use your struggles for gains. Guys, stop trying to be perfect. Just be real. When you are down, and there's something not amazing happening in your life, chances are someone else is feeling the exact same way. People are sick of seeing perfection on social media. If you go back and look at your page and all you've been sharing is how you're a superhero and get up every morning and work out, and then you eat perfectly and buy all the right groceries and meal prep every Sunday, and then you read some really uplifting books, that's all it is. People are like, frig, like that is not real life. I do not want to follow this person. People follow you and fall in love with you when you start breaking down your walls, and it makes other people comfortable. As soon as you share your struggles, they will come in like thousands. Last year, when my dad died, I was very open about it. I shared everything. And I can't even tell you the relationships I made last year with people, because they related other people that lost their dads or cancer or whatever. I mean, be real. I talk about all the stuff. And those are the posts that get the most attention. Those are the posts that bring messages to my message box because people relate. I find it so easy to do in stories. And I don't know, for some reason, people really respond to stories if they see your real life. And if you share some struggles on there, they come out of the woodwork. Don't let your struggles be your excuse. I mean, and I see this all the time. You know, something comes up in life. Well, guys, there's going to be things that come up in life every single day, like all the time. It happens. Don't let it be your excuse, because I believe with all of my heart that Beachbody can mend the broken pieces of your life. I've had it happen to me now, 3 times, 3 different really major things in my life. And honestly, Beachbody has been the thing that has brought it back together. We encourage everything that can help you get through your struggles. Personal development. If you're going through something right now and you're not doing personal development, you're crazy. Personal development can change everything for you. Take the 15 friggin' minutes that it would take a day and feed your heart and feed your soul, because it'll change it. Exercise. Like, what better stress reliever than exercise? Give yourself that half an hour a day. Community. We just talked about that for like 10 minutes. What is better than having and knowing you have people around to support you? The relationships, even just as a corporate company, the way they treat us and recognize us and support us, it's amazing. This isn't real life. It doesn't happen. It sure didn't happen where I was working before. All of the positivity, use it to make your life better. Share the stuff that's going on in your life so other people will see how you're overcoming it with the things that Beachbody has brought to you. And number 6, ask for help. Oh my God. I used to say this to my staff at the salon all the time. If you are going home and complaining about something that's not working out for you here to your husband, I have no idea that you have a problem. I have no idea how to help you. I have no idea that you're pissed off. I have no idea that you're confused. You have to ask for help. So if it's something that you're just not getting business-wise, ask someone, ask me, ask your upline, ask your teammates. If you need help at home to just be able to have an hour for this business, go communicate with your husband. Go tell him that this is important to you. You are a human being and have every right to do something that's important to you. Go ask him. Communicate that you want to try this. Give yourself a timeline if you have to. I know that's what I said to Terry. I said, give me a year on this. I don't know. It sounds ridiculous. I have no even idea what it is, because if you know me, I certainly didn't research it. I just went for it. But I did ask him. I said, you know what? Just give me a year and let's see what happens. Outsource some stuff. And I know this isn't, maybe not everyone is at this point, but I know a lot of you on the call are. Outsource, get a cleaning lady, get a babysitter for an hour. There's virtual assistants that can do, as you start making a little bit more money, there are virtual assistants or or a high school student that might be able to do something that will make this easier. Ask for help. I have lots of help. I obviously have a cleaning lady. I have a virtual assistant that does some things for me. I'm going to get another assistant that will do some other things. Like, I would never be able to do this all by myself. And Terry's home and we do this together. We parent Delaney together, but I had to communicate that with him. We had to talk about it. And you have to communicate it with your spouse if you want this to work. I truly believe that. So asking for help doesn't make you weak. If you're reaching out to me, something business-wise, or you're reaching out to your spouse or mom or grandma, whatever, ask for help because you deserve it. If you want to do this, if you really want to do this, you deserve to have some assistance to make it that you can be really super successful. And I just love this quote. Just be you, unapologetically you. Your story is enough. It is enough. Like, you are enough. You may not think you're at a place that could ever be a mentor or ever be a motivator, but you are. Just the fact that you're doing this, you are. Right? Mm-hmm. Tell them, Delaney, tell them that they are. Get woolly out of your mouth. Okay, that is it. I am going to stop my screen share here, I hope. Okay. Does that make sense? Does that help? Does that give anyone like motivation to go make this an awesome month? No? You guys are like so sleepy. Okay. And I said I would open this up for some questions. If anybody has questions about anything, it certainly doesn't have to be about those slides, but if anyone's having challenges, now's the time. Wow, okay. We obviously are going to have the most amazing May. Nobody has any challenges.
And it's my birthday.
Oh, and it's Delaney's birthday, so it's going to be an awesome month.
I get 3 birthdays.
Okay, guys. Nobody? Nothing? Heidi, are you coming on?
I have a quick question.
Yeah,
I'm coming on. I'm not breastfeeding, so I can share my video. Quick question about when you are talking to people on Instagram. So let's say they've commented on something on your stories or they've watched your stories and you reach out to them. Let's say you send them a message and you start a conversation or you've sent that message. Are you tracking that initial message? Because I find like maybe you're not the right person to ask about tracking.
So I did just get the feature, the like star feature. So I think this is going to change my life in Instagram. So no, I have had zero tracking with Instagram unless we've like got to a point of like some real good conversation. So once I got to that point, I would put them in my connection builder. But have you got the like the thing on Instagram? What's it called? Justine, help me. Like in the search bar, there's these lines now that you can actually like star your messages. Have you got that?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
So go to your message box in Instagram.
Yeah.
And do you see a search bar?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there 3 little lines in it?
No.
Okay. So yours has not updated yet. Mine just updated yesterday. So it'll be coming. So
okay.
Michelle, do you have a business? Is yours back to a business account?
Yeah,
that's why. It's only for business accounts. It's a feature with a business account.
Oh, okay.
So for anybody who is just like has a personal Instagram, you have to change it in your settings to business, and then you will be able to like basically highlight any conversation, like save any conversation that's you want to go back to. It's like a follow-up system, really.
Yeah.
So I have a question. Do you guys all have business accounts then? Because when you post on your stories, if you change your Instagram to a business account, is that going to post on your Facebook? Like not on your personal story? You know what I'm talking about?
Mommy!
Well, so that is the reason why I went back to personal, was because of my stories. However, I changed back to business a couple days ago. I don't even know why. Like, don't ask me why. There's no strategy there. I just did. Because my Instagram's all messed up. I think I've been shadow banned. So anyways, you don't want that to happen. But my stories are still showing up on my personal account, even though I'm back to business. So I don't know. I have no idea. I can't answer that question. So, but that is why I went to personal, because they weren't showing up on my personal.
Michelle, are you sure it's your personal? Because I'm looking at them right now and it's just Michelle File. And Michelle File is your like page, right? Michelle Moore File is your personal.
You're like, Greenie, stop. Jeepers.
Yeah, the business account goes directly to your like page account when you share from Instagram to Facebook.
You're right. It's because it's the same name.
Yeah.
All I do for that is I have it set so that it saves my story on Instagram, and then I just post it to Facebook, like on my personal. So it's an extra step. Like it's not automatically going over to Facebook stories. I have to like actually go into Facebook and add it. But
yeah, that's what I used to do too. Funny enough, I've had more comments on my stories in the last couple days. Isn't that weird? So when it's your business page, where does it show up for everyone else? Just where everyone else's stories are?
Well, that's always been a bit of a mystery to me personally. But yeah, yours just showed up along. Your kid's so annoying.
And you
just right across the top.
You can't see who watched them, right?
No.
I don't care. I honestly never went into that anyways. But. All right, I don't really know. That was not helpful at all. Except that I have no tracking basically at all for Instagram.
Well, I think it's helpful because if you're looking to like keep track of stuff on Instagram, change it to a business account so you can use that feature.
Yeah.
Plus you can make it so you only see unread messages, so you're not like losing messages. Like yeah, honey. Apparently I'm too loud. If you have like InstaZoo going or something and you've got like messages coming in constantly, you're going to lose them. Like they're going to be way down. So you can change it to only show your unread messages, and then you can star certain conversations. So any conversation that's moving in the direction of joining my challenge group or joining my team, I'm starring. And then they're just all there for me to go back to.
Yeah,
you can still do that with that on our computer though, right? Through Instagram, like using the Flume or whatever, like go to just like filter unread, right? You're
yeah,
just
but
if you're just
yeah, you can do that on Flume, but you can't star any conversations on Flume.
Right. But you can just like filter so it'll just show you like unread messages and whatever, right?
Yeah, you can do that in Flume. I find this like honestly, just in the last couple of days, I've probably had 10 women reply to a story of mine, and I go back and like we were in the middle of a good conversation and I lost it. Totally. And it sounds like, I mean, I'm just going back and saying, oh my God, like, I am so sorry. You must think I am a total twit, but I kind of am.
The same thing happened to me. I had actually sent like a video, like I'd given them all information, sent a video, and they actually responded, oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. And I lost the conversation. And this was like a conversation from March.
Yeah.
And I went back to her and I was like, oh my God, I am so sorry. That's crazy. Like, I'm new to Instagram. I don't really get it. Like, it was bad. So there's lots of conversations that can get missed.
Yeah. I mean, and I'm just honest with people. I've never had anyone ignore me. They usually laugh and they're like, oh gosh, if I needed it that bad, I would have messaged you back. Like, we're all human beings. But yeah, like the star thing, I got it yesterday, or I don't know. It's been helpful already just to go and see the stars. Like, oh, right, I need to go and check in with her or whatever. So That's helpful. So I guess it's like a business thing, not an update thing. Must be. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Anything else, guys? All right. Have a great Saturday. Bye, guys.